What I'm about to share is not just another spiritual event. It's a profound invitation to align with your highest potential, and it could completely change the way you approach your spiritual journey. Stay with me throughout this video, and watch it more than once if you need to truly grasp the hidden truth behind the powerful 12/12 portal. While the 12/12 portal is often celebrated for its transformative energies, many people overlook the subtle traps that come with it. If you're not careful, these energies can actually hold you back, keeping you stuck in old patterns that prevent true growth. This video is designed to give you key insights on what to avoid during this time, so you can navigate the energies with wisdom, discernment, and humility. It's time to go beyond just rituals and meditations, and truly understand how to align with the portal's energy without sabotaging your progress. I urge you to stay tuned until the end because there are hidden truths in this video that many overlook, and understanding them will help you make the most of this spiritual opportunity. I also encourage you to leave a comment and share your own experiences with the December 12th portal. Your story might just help someone else find clarity or avoid the traps that could hold them back. Let's create a space for deep reflection and growth together. 1. The spiritual ego, a hidden barrier to true alignment. As we approach the 12/12 portal, we are met with an energy that is both intense and transformative. This cosmic alignment has the potential to amplify everything within us, the good, the bad, and yes, even our ego. And herein lies one of the biggest traps, the rise of the spiritual ego. This is the part of us that can distort our true path, leading us away from the very alignment we're seeking. Many people enter these powerful moments expecting external signs of spiritual progress, such as mastering complex rituals, accumulating vast amounts of spiritual knowledge, or appearing spiritually woke to others. These outward measures are often seen as markers of spiritual success. But here's the truth. True spiritual alignment has nothing to do with what you can show to others or how many practices you've performed. It's about the authentic connection you nurture within yourself. Let's pause for a moment and reflect. Think about how often the thought crosses your mind during spiritual moments that, if I don't do this perfectly, I'm failing, or I must be more enlightened than others. These subtle whispers of the spiritual ego often appear during the most powerful portals like the 12/12s. And if you're not careful, they can pull you completely off track. The spiritual ego has a way of tricking you into thinking that enlightenment is a competition. Tells you, you are more aligned than they are. Or if you can't achieve this perfectly, then you're not doing it right. But this mindset doesn't bring growth, it creates barriers. True alignment isn't about superiority or trying to outdo others. It's about stepping into a space of humility and authenticity. This is the energy that the 12/12 portal is offering. A sacred opportunity for inner transformation, not a race to outshine anyone. Here's where the shift needs to happen. We need to let go of the constant drive for validation and perfection. The more you seek validation from others, the more you distance yourself from the true connection you are meant to cultivate. The ego can make us think that by gathering more knowledge or performing rituals perfectly, we're somehow earning a spiritual prize. But in reality, the spiritual journey isn't about checking off external accomplishments or being seen as more enlightened. It's about nurturing your inner connection and allowing yourself to be authentically you. Humility, not perfection, is the key to unlocking the deeper potential of the 12/12 portal. This portal isn't about how many meditations you can fit into your day or how many spiritual practices you perform. It's about how deeply you are willing to connect with yourself, without the need to impress anyone. To help illustrate this, imagine a tree. A tree doesn't compete with the tree next to it for sunlight. It simply grows, reaching for the sun in its own unique way. Your spiritual journey is much the same. It's not about how fast or how perfectly you grow compared to others. It's about the natural process of becoming more aligned with your true self, regardless of how others are evolving around you. When you stop measuring your growth against others and stop trying to prove anything, that's when the real magic of alignment begins. So, as the 12/12 portal opens, take a moment to check in with yourself. Are you engaging with this energy in a way that feels authentic to your path? Or are you falling into the trap of comparing yourself to someone else's spiritual highlight reel? Let go of the need to prove, and instead, allow yourself to embrace the beautiful, authentic process of transformation that is unfolding within you. Remember, this energy isn't meant to be used for external validation. It's a gift for inner growth. Stay grounded in humility and trust that your path is exactly as it should be. True alignment is about nurturing the connection you have with your inner self, not how it appears to the outside world. 2. Stockpiling energy. Why it's unnecessary and counterproductive. As the 12/12 portal draws near, one of the most common pitfalls that many spiritual seekers fall into is the tendency to hoard spiritual energy. During powerful, energetic events like this, it's easy to become consumed with the idea that we need to gather as much spiritual energy as possible. We dive into endless meditations, rituals, and practices, thinking that we should be stockpiling energy for some future need, perhaps for a big breakthrough or transformation that we expect to happen later. But here's the truth. Energy is not meant to be stored. It is meant to flow. Think about it this way. Imagine gathering water in a jar with no intention of using it. Over time, that water will stagnate, grow stagnant, and eventually become unusable. It's the same with spiritual energy. While we might feel like we're doing the right thing by collecting more and more energy, we fail to recognize that this energy needs to be channeled into action. If we simply accumulate it without ever allowing it to move through us, we're essentially holding on to something that was never meant to be hoarded in the first place. Let's pause for a moment and reflect on this. How often do we find ourselves stockpiling energy in the form of endless practices, rituals, or even knowledge, only to realize that we haven't actually taken action on any of it? How often do we feel the need to gather more before we can take a step forward or make a change? This kind of thinking prevents us from truly engaging with the energy of the 12/12 portal. The portal is not just about receiving energy, it's about aligning with the flow of this energy. When we focus solely on gathering and storing energy, we disconnect ourselves from its true purpose. The 12/12 portal invites us to step into the rhythm of the universe, allowing the energy to move through us. But in order to do that, we need to ask ourselves, are we using this energy for action? Are we breaking old patterns, creating something new, or stepping into a higher version of ourselves? Or are we just sitting on this energy, too afraid to release it into the world, thinking we'll need it later? Energy, in its truest form, is not static, it's fluid. The universe responds to the flow of energy. It's not about how much energy we accumulate, it's about how we move with it. Think about how nature works. Seasons come and go, rivers flow, and winds shift, all in a continuous dance. Energy, too, needs to flow in harmony with life. It doesn't favor those who try to cling to it or hoard it for some future moment. Instead, it thrives when we allow it to move freely through us and into the world. Let's dive deeper into this. The more we hold on to energy without letting it circulate and manifest, the more we limit ourselves. The universe responds to action, to the choices we make, and the paths we step onto. If we keep stockpiling energy in the hope that we'll use it perfectly someday, we'll never create anything meaningful with it. The energy we invite during the 12/12 portal is a powerful current, but it requires us to trust in its flow, to let go of fear about not having enough, and to step forward boldly, using that energy in creative and transformative ways. Ask yourself this question: what are you doing with the energy you're receiving? Are you afraid to let it move through you because you think you might run out? Or are you ready to use it to step into a new chapter of your life? Remember, energy isn't a finite resource. When you release it and channel it into your higher purpose, the universe will continue to send more your way. It is the law of flow. The more you give, the more you receive, and the more you align with your highest potential. The 12/12 portal is an invitation to align with this universal rhythm, to move with the energy, and to allow it to guide you toward your highest self. Instead of clinging to it and worrying about running out, embrace the flow. Trust that more will come, and channel it into actions that are in alignment with your soul's purpose. Stop hoarding energy and start letting it move through you, for only then will you truly experience the full power of this sacred portal. So, as we move deeper into this transformative period, reflect on how you can release the energy you've been gathering, and ask yourself, what actions can I take to channel this energy into my life? How can I use the flow of the 12/12 portal to break free from old patterns and create something new? The more you allow yourself to flow with the energy, the more powerful and aligned your transformation will be. 3. The thin veil. Discernment is key. The 12/12 portal is known for thinning the veil between our world and higher dimensions, opening the door to visions, messages, and profound experiences. However, not everything that comes through this veil is from a place of light. While some energies may appear as guides or sources of wisdom, others could be manipulations designed to lead us astray. This is where discernment becomes crucial. True alignment during the December 12th portal doesn't come with pressure or fear, but with clarity and calm. If an energy or message feels off or unsettling, trust your intuition. Ask yourself, does this resonate with my highest truth? If the answer is no, don't engage. The portal amplifies everything, light and shadow. So it's important to stay grounded and recognize when an energy is misaligned with your authentic path. True guidance doesn't push or rush. It feels expansive and aligns with your deepest knowing. Stay present, grounded, and trust yourself to discern what serves your highest good. Remember, not every experience during this portal is meant to guide you. Stay selective. Trust your inner wisdom and allow only what resonates with your truth to move through you. 4. Manifestation. Surrender, not control. As the 12/12 portal opens, many of us feel a heightened sense of urgency to manifest our dreams, solve deep-seated problems, or prove our spiritual growth. The energy of this time can make us feel as though we're on the cusp of something big, and the pressure to make our desires materialize can be overwhelming. It's easy to slip into the mindset that manifestation is about control, that if we just focus hard enough, push ourselves a little more, or work harder at our desires, we can force them to come into being. However, here's the truth. The more you try to control the process, the more resistance you create. Manifestation is not a task you can simply dictate or command. It's a natural flow of energy, a co-creative process between you and the universe. Think of it like planting a seed. You can prepare the soil, water it, and provide the right conditions, but you can't control the timing of its growth. If you were to stand over that seed and demand it grow faster, not only would you exhaust yourself, but you'd likely hinder its natural development. The same applies to your manifestations. When you try to force things, obsess over timelines, or micromanage the outcome, you're essentially saying to the universe, I don't trust you. And when you don't trust, you create resistance. Instead, manifestation is about surrendering to the natural flow of life, aligning with its rhythm, and trusting the process. The 12/12 portal is an ideal time to plant seeds, to set clear intentions, and then release them with faith, knowing that the universe will bring them to fruition in the perfect way and at the perfect time. Trust that the universe knows better than you when and how things should unfold. Just as a tree doesn't rush its growth, your manifestations don't need to be forced. You don't need to hover over your desires, trying to control every aspect of them. Instead, focus on creating the right conditions for them to manifest and trust the process. This mindset shift, moving from control to surrender, is one of the most powerful lessons of the 12/12 portal. It asks us to let go of attachment to outcomes and to embrace the flow of life. It's not about waiting for things to happen, but about trusting that they will, in their own time, according to divine timing. Release the need to control every detail and allow the universe to take the lead. It's through this act of surrender, of letting go of the grip you have on your desires, that you align with the true energy of manifestation. So, instead of pushing or striving, try to lean back and trust. Plant the seeds of your intentions. Water them with positive energy, and then surrender to the flow. When you stop forcing, you open up space for magic to unfold. This is how co-creation works, with trust, patience, and faith in the process. And the 12/12 portal is the perfect time to put this into practice. 5. The danger of comparison. In today's world, comparison is everywhere, especially on social media. It's easy to scroll through posts and feel like everyone else is having profound spiritual awakenings, while you're stuck in the same place. But here's the important truth. Your spiritual journey is not a competition. It's a deeply personal process between you and the universe. No one else's experience is yours to compare to. During the December 12th portal, the energy you're working with is uniquely tailored to your soul. Someone else may have vivid visions or life-altering epiphanies, while your experience feels quiet or uneventful. This doesn't mean you're behind or doing something wrong. It simply means your journey is unfolding exactly as it should. Comparison disconnects you from your authentic path and makes you feel like what you have is not enough. This mindset blocks the flow of energy and prevents you from seeing the subtle ways the portal is working in your life. Trust your own process. The only person you need to compare yourself to is the person you were yesterday. Embrace your own journey and let go of the need to chase someone else's experience. 6. Closure. The trap of holding on to the past. We all crave closure, whether it's an apology we never received, a mistake we can't forgive ourselves for, or a relationship that ended painfully. The desire for closure is strong, especially when we want to move forward but are still anchored to the past. But here's the truth. Seeking closure during the December 12th portal can actually prevent you from fully embracing the new energies that are coming your way. The 12/12 portal is a gateway for transformation and new beginnings. It's not a time to cling to the past or to search for finality in old wounds. Seeking closure means holding onto vibrations that no longer serve your highest good. It's like trying to move forward while dragging a heavy anchor behind you. The key to true growth is letting go of the need for closure and embracing the energy of new beginnings. By releasing the past, you make room for new experiences, opportunities, and energies to enter your life. Instead of focusing on closure, focus on creating new intentions and aligning with your highest self. Trust that what's meant for you will come, and allow the portal to guide you into a space of expansion and growth. 7. Chasing trends. The fear of missing out. In today's hyper-connected world, it's easy to fall into the trap of chasing every spiritual trend, especially during powerful events like the December 12th portal. There are countless guides, gurus, and influencers offering their advice on how to maximize the portal's energy. But here's the problem. When you chase every trend, you dilute the essence of what the portal is offering. Alignment isn't about following external instructions. It's about tuning into your own inner guidance. The 12/12 portal is a time for deep personal connection, not for ticking off a list of spiritual activities. Instead of feeling pressured to do everything you've seen online, listen to your own inner voice. What practices resonate with you? What feels authentic? Trust your intuition and embrace the practices that feel right for you. Your spiritual journey is uniquely yours, and the portal's energy will guide you in ways that are authentic to you. 8. Silence. The true power of inner connection. During the December 12th portal, the world is buzzing with energy. Everywhere you look, people are offering their interpretations, advice, and affirmations on how to navigate the powerful energies of the day. But amidst this noise, the true power lies in silence. Silence is often misunderstood as the absence of action or thought, but in reality, it's a profound tool for clarity and connection. In the quiet moments, you can hear the whispers of your soul guiding you towards authentic alignment. Silence allows you to tune out external distractions and tune into your own inner wisdom. It's in the stillness that the truth speaks, and it's in this space that you can receive the guidance you need. During the December 12th portal, don't get lost in the noise. Embrace silence, and trust that the universe will guide you from within. The 12/12 portal is a time of immense potential for spiritual growth and alignment, but it's not without its risks. By avoiding the traps of the spiritual ego, the need for closure, and the fear of missing out, you can align with the true energies of the portal and unlock your highest potential. Trust yourself, embrace your unique path, and let go of the need to control or compare. This is your time to step into a new chapter of your spiritual journey, one that is uniquely yours. Thank you for watching, and if you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing for more insightful content. Let me know in the comments how the 12/12 portal has affected you, and share your experiences. Until next time, take care and trust in the flow of your own journey.